That being said, let's get into the meat and potatoes. All right, no homo. Jason Thor Hall. Okay, we're on the old farms here. It's been neatly packaged. I also have the Twitter, the tweet up, so we can compare them, make sure we're not seeing anything that's been left out, or nothing was omitted. But yeah. All right, so let's get into it. All right, this is by Lyric, another furry and LGBT, the Alphabet Gang. Okay, another furry and Alphabet Gang member. I don't know what it is about these people. They are just rampant online and rampant in the tech industry as well. It is crazy, the shift. Or maybe they've always just been around, and we're just maybe I'm just noticing it now. Would explain why all of my applications to bigger studios, whenever I was looking, I am no longer looking. I'd rather not make games anymore than work for a AAA studio. I tell you that. But whenever I was looking for AAA work, it was just crazy. And my portfolio is pretty good. All right. I'm not saying I'm the best portfolio, but I have a pretty decent portfolio when it comes to level design, game design, and I just have a lot of projects underneath my belt. That being said, I do not have blue hair, and I do not like the penis, so I was not getting hired or even looked at. Anyways, Lyric. At Lyric Wolf, piratsoftware.sucks. This is a website that he has. I have it up right here. It's like a summary. We will go over this soon, but I'm going to go through the tweets right now. Okay. When I was 20 years old, Jason Thorhall, aka Pirate Software, age 31 at the time, emotionally abused and manipulated me for sexual and financial gain. Thor's actions had a severe impact on my life, causing me to give up being a university student and a creator. Thor's friend and business partner Shay, aka River Makes Fishbones, age 22 at the time, while at first sympathetic to my situation, would ultimately be a willing accomplice to Thor silencing me. On my YouTube channel, I would upload piano transcripts of music from video games, among them indie games such as Undertale, Celeste, and One Shot. In February 2018, I would transcribe and publish a track from Thor's game Heartbound. We started talking about copyright. Oh no. We know this story all too well, don't we, fellas? He likes to swing that hammer. On August 26, 2018, I would make a large donation of $800 to Thor while he was streaming the development of his game. From that moment onward, Thor suddenly expressed immense romantic interest with me. On the next day, Thor would unprovoked initiate erotic roleplay with me. Man, maybe I should cater to this left-leaning audience more, this furry audience. Maybe I should make a game and be more open to that. They're tossing around $800 just for fucking donos. That's insane. I'll and you know what? If I start getting DMs for sexual fantasies, I'll just set up a chat GPT bot or an AI bot to talk shit with them. That'd be so fucking funny. He started to shower me with affection, praise, and attention, making me feel special and value love bombing. However, when I would express any reluctance to commit to him, solely him, he would shame me by calling me corrupt and clueless. Interesting. So, Thor he is a social manipulator. From what I've seen, again, I don't know the guy. I've only seen what I've seen online, just like any of the rest of us, right? He is a social manipulator. He is very good at targeting people who don't understand what they're doing or what's going on, and he's a good emotional manipulator, apparently. I don't know what this is, these descriptions. I don't know why there's like descriptions here. Did he use like grok? Early on, Thor would establish a pattern of emotional dependence, seeming to mirror Lyric's desires and emphasize them. Ooh, it was more constructing there, more social construction. I was wondering if this is August 2018. I was wondering if you wanted to hop into another call tonight, and if not tonight, then sometime else. Ooh woo. Yes, every day. Like I said, silly. My night stream starts in 20 minutes. If you're awake after it, we should call. Oh, right. But yes, my plan is to be on voice chat with you every day. 29th, 2018. You really make my life a ton better. You make mine better too. You're so good to me. This must be after the dono, right? Thor shames Lyric for role-playing, treating them like filth and accusing them of cheating. Okay. The whole role-playing thing is fucking weird, dude. Like, it's sexual degeneracy. People who could not get their sexual fantasies out while they're, like, obviously they didn't get none in high school or just had healthy relationships. I mean, not what fucking high school relationship is healthy, but it's just weird, right? Same shit with like Yandere Dev. Yandere Dev's sexual frustration equates to like just degenerate behavior. Anyways. I super don't trust you after this little side quest. So what do you want? Side quest. The side piece side quest. The side piece side quest. Okay. No, like I don't trust you. You did something really fucking messed up here. Okay. You could have just come to me any fucking time and been like, yo, I'm turned on right now. Oh, wait. Yo, I'm turned on right now. I don't know. I can't do his voice. It was when you were asleep. To be fair, our sleep schedules don't exactly align. Who gives a fuck if I was asleep? Sorry, I fucked someone else, but you were asleep at the time, so fuck someone else in DMs. It's crazy. The roleplay. After conflating roleplaying with real-life sex, Thor accuses Lyrics of cheating. Yeah. No, right now, I'm super not. You broke my trust and showed me you could easily just cheat on me on a whim. When I told him repeatedly that I was not interested in a committed relationship, Thor insisted that I change my mind, not taking no for an answer. He tried to gaslight me into believing that I was already implicitly committed to him and that I should just say yes. Are you saying you're interested in a casual thing with me, but not a serious one? Lyric has already expressed they do not know what Thor means by a casual relationship. It seems like an opportunity for them to change their answer from before. I'm attracted to you, but I'm not ready for commitment yet. So sexual stuff with me, but also with others then. I just want to be friends or close friends, This is so gay. I want to go to TwitchCon with you still. You seem to want to hook up at TwitchCon. Is this the case or not? Brother, you pulling a page from Dr. Disrespect right now. I wouldn't be opposed. So, you want an IRL sexual relationship with me, but not be committed. And you don't want to have IRL sexual stuff with anyone else. Right? Yes. Thor is listing facts to set up his argument. Smacks your head. That's the same as being in a committed relationship, you dingus. Why are you like this? After he manipulated me into asking him to date me, he was able to convince me to act. I'm retarded. He was able to convince me to act part of a committed relationship without being official by blaming my hesitation in the first place. Oh my God. I just wouldn't be able to give you the time you deserve. What does that even mean? I am a double-time student, and I am just a total mess right now in terms of responsibility. I just don't know if I can handle any more stress. I was infatuated with you when we first met. Your long, greasy hair in black suit with fucking dog hair all over it and ferret shit just really pumps my nads. This single words tells us a lot about Thor's desires. He wants Lyric to have an unhealthy attachment to him. When we first met, yes, I was obsessed, really, especially when you said you wanted to voice call every day. That made me really happy. VCs mean a lot to me. What changed? From my side, it changed when you started in your own words flirting around. Excuse me. October 2nd, 2018. You said you have a better idea of what you want for your future. What is it you want? I want to be stable and focus on one person. Vague, but positive at least. Ideally, the end goal is to live with my significant other. I guess that would be obvious, though, wouldn't it? Or rather, I guess that's just one of many end goals. Well, I guess I wish you luck then. That's a good, solid, positive plan. A nod, uwu. At first, I thought you meant with me, but it's clear you didn't. I'm going to get back to coding. the fucking if-else statements. Long. Okay, Thor disengages the conversation, punishing Lyric by denying him conversation, engagement, and attention. I want to know what these little fucking tidbits are. Like, did he like feed this to fucking Grok or ChatGPT and was like, can you point out the social manipulation here? Or the toxic relationship? He blames Lyric for being unclear rather than asking them for clarity, because that would be guiding Lyric too closely. So rather than asking Lyric and having them think it's Thor's desire, Thor victimizes himself by framing Lyric as responsible for Thor's emotions. Thor further encourages Lyric's thoughts and words to align with his expectations. I don't even know if you would want me after all of this. I like you. Good luck with coding. Give me a second. October 2nd, 2018. Thor. I'm not even going to say that. That's going to clip that out of context. All right. I feel like I should be more direct about that. Yeah. That's a much nicer change. I'm glad you like it. Now my question to you is, Thor, would you like to date me? Damn it, I did it. Fuck. As long as we don't have any more surprises like this, yes. I'd like a week for things to calm down. Okay, that's fair. It's so fucking lame and gay, dude. Oh. It's disgusting. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care if you're gay, dude. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter to me. But this is absolute wonky, wacky degeneracy. The roleplay shit's fucking cringe. I hate it. Throughout our conversations, he constantly pushed for us to meet at TwitchCon 2018. He would regularly bring up how nice it would be to see me there, and how we would have a lot of fun there, even counting down the days till we met. I'm going to have a lot of fun with you at TwitchCon. Cuddling is also on my list. If we have time for that, I call Big Spoon. Okay. How unfortunate it would be if something innocent cuddles turned into something more. Nah, super wanty. 15 days, 5 days. Yo, it'd be so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. If I could, the next TwitchCon they have, I fucking crash that shit. I would crash that shit so hard. That'd be so fucking funny. I'd ruin it for Thor. Let me get a fucking Kickstarter going for that shit. Ruin TwitchCon for Thor. I would go there dressed up as a roach and just follow him around. Or just like be lurking in the corner. You know what I mean? I'd set up camera and just be like, fucking follow him around everywhere. It'd be funny. Not in a non-stocky way, by the way. It would just be fucking, it would be funny, you know. I don't know. Just troll him a little bit. Like, give him a little gaslight. Be fucking funny. Alright. Goddamn. We met up at TwitchCon 2018 as planned on October 26th. On the first day, we roamed with Shay and some other streamers. By night, the group went to a bar, but I could not join since I was underage. Later that night, Thor excused himself from the bar to join me at my hotel room. All right, guys. Oh man, thanks for the wine cooler. I got a twink up in my room right now. I'll be right back, right? You know. Let me get my furred outfit on. Ferret outfit on.
Ferret's a Pokemon.
Ferret is a Pokemon. Same shit. Thanks for the wine cooler, guys. I'll be right back. I got some bussy to slay. On the second day, while we were roaming without Thor, Shay mentioned that Thor has a secret wife. Uh-oh. The secret wife. I had one of those for a while. No, I'm just kidding. Thor has a secret wife. After we went back to Thor's hotel room, I messaged him about a wife, which he denied and blamed me for misunderstanding. Thor refused to talk, so I messaged Shay. As far as I knew, we were fooling around and seeing if we were compatible. You've been pushing a lot for commitment kind of thing, but I have a lot of work stuff going on and not a lot of time. After facing confrontation from Lyric, Thor immediately denies any effort from himself in the relationship. This is in contrast to Thor's use of love bombing and his refusal to accept no from Lyric. Yeah, didn't he just wasn't he bitching to this guy about not being in a, God, so fucking lame, being in a committed relationship, right? Now he's just fucking flipping the script. And a wife, apparently. Is there a ring on my finger? Darvo deny. Mocking denial, gaslighting. Since I have no ring, you must be delusional, overacting, or misunderstanding. There's not. I just heard about it. That's all. Neat. Invalidating Lyric's feelings, disengagement. Yeah. I don't want to jump to conclusions, so I just wanted to talk, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make it weird. It is a bit weird. Darvo attack. I don't know what Darvo is. Mirroring, trying to disengage, saying Lyric is in the wrong for bringing up the topic. As I explained my situation to Shay, when asked if it was true, I sent screenshots of me guiding Thor to my room. Shay was sympathetic and would tell me that they and Thor were sexual partners and had agreed to be open at the con as long as they communicated it with each other. Fucking nasty. Shay was devastated that Thor broke their trust by sleeping with me and messaged Thor about his uncommunicated infidelity. Thor blamed me and denied any involvement with either myself or Shay. After I left the room, he blocked me. Wait, is Shay the wife? Shay's not the wife, right? Interesting. Okay. I'm sorry. No, dude, you're not. Sending logs to Shay. Darvo reverse. Deflection of responsibility. Note that Thor now has a lot to say about this, but not a lot to say on the above. As shown by his use of just repeating what Lyric said, Thor now feels he can safely re-engage with the conversation now that he can reverse the blame. What? I don't know what you want. Darvo, please leave me alone. Darvo reverse. Thor frames Lyric as the aggressor, asking Lyric to leave him alone, as if Lyric is harassing him. You showed Shay logs of our conversation, and now he's talking to me about them. Why that would ever be okay is beyond me. I have no words for you right now. If you would just have told me what's going on, I would have been fine with it. Don't really care, dude. Nothing is even going on. In early March 2019, I charged back $800 donation I made in August 2018. I mean, yeah, okay. I can see the fuckery. Thor would publicly call me out by name and make posts on Twitter painting me as a scammer. On April 1st, 2019, Thor filed a DMCA claim against my YouTube channel. Using it as it's the old, what is it? The old band hammer. The DMCA hammer. Retaliation. It's a retaliated thing. In response, Thor's public portrayal. In response to my Twitter post, Thor would claim that his strike was to prevent me, a scammer, from profiting off his work. As someone scamming us out of our income, I fight you into the ground to prevent you from making a single cent off of our work. I can't read the fucking dono. Charging back $800 donation 192 days after giving it to a small indie studio results in situations like this. As someone scamming us out of our income, I will fight you into the ground and prevent you from making a single cent off of our work. Thor employs an us versus them narrative where he portrays himself as the victim of a scammer and me as a villain who's trying to profit off his work. Thor, small good guy, Lyric, big bad guy. While his narrative would prove to be effective, the premise that I even made any money off of his work was unfounded. While it tends to be broadly accepted that YouTubers make money off of videos, I turned off monetization on my videos related to Heartbound by his own request. Thor reached out to me about 24 hours after I published my first Heartbound video. Great cover, but unfortunately he monetized the video, which is against our content guidelines. Please refer to the fact regarding regarding commercial use of our content. Please either contact us for a license or remove advertisements on the video. Aside from this, nothing in the video description leads anyone to our game or company. Please add crediting to things like this to avoid users thinking that you are the original creator. I'll check back in 24 hours to see if the updates have been made. I've added a more descriptive description to the video. I've also removed ads for the video until we can come to a licensing agreement. We never reach a licensing agreement. After I followed up with my request for a license, I would give Thor advice on YouTube's CMS system. God damn. Sorry, guys. Thor's free publicity. Despite the fact that he did not permit my videos to be monetized, Thor would encourage me to make more content with his music. Hey, Thor, should I do every Heartbound song? Dude, yes. After all this fuckery, why wouldn't you just, like, cut contact? Holy shit. Cut contact. What the fuck? Like, after all of this crap, you know, the whole fucking weirdo roleplay and just the fucking back and forth drama, the F-slur drama, why not just fucking cut contact? These people are crazy. Following this, I would arrange at least 20 songs from Heartbound for Thor, though only 3 were published due to my release schedule. I believe wanting more content is generally a normal thing for game developer to want, of course. However, it should be noted, Thor went out of his way to ensure that I was not monetizing my videos, while encouraging me to make more content for him, which is essentially free publicity for him. This is all while he places financial pressure on me to donate to his projects, like his Kickstarter. Oh, this is before the Kickstarter even fucking went up. God damn, dude.
Night.
And after that, after he got free publicity, he would weaponize my content by submitting a copyright strike against my channel while publicly claiming that I was scamming him. On April 5th, 2019, I posted about the strike on Twitter, and Thor would continue calling me out on the chargeback. I responded with a Google Doc recounting my experience with Thor at TwitchCon. There were 3 aspects to Thor's defense. Thor is divorced. Lyric docs Thor. Lyric planned this, and he is a scammer. Thor was married to his wife, Nicole Gillette, from October 2015 to February 2020. We also know that they were living together until February 2019, which is before TwitchCon in October 2018. He's having these like homosexual relationships with a wife. That's pretty crazy, dude. Gonna bring super AIDS into the family. That's fucking nutty. Only ferrets. Can I like zoom in on this shit? No. A little bit. Okay. Except he doesn't and never did. Thor and I weren't together And him and his wife are divorced. You tried to push yourself on him and then onto me when he rejected you. Did you forget all the time you spent on my arm at TwitchCon? From what I've gathered, you've totally made up that part about him sleeping with you and his wife at the same time because he is not with his wife. So GG on that one. Additionally, regretting a relationship and sexual interactions after the fact does not mean he used you. I don't think they're romantic either, considering their divorce, but I... Clear doc store altered message. The Telegram chat logs remaining entirely unchanged since its archive date in December 2018. Never contain any personal information except for Lyric's phone number occurring twice. I agree. Lyric released Telegram chat logs, which include Thor's real personal phone number, so he essentially gotten doxxed. And people have already started subscribing him to shit with his number. Ha. As part of his attack messages, he posted numerous chat logs, some of which were modified and contained our lead developer's personal phone numbers / contact info. The claim he's making have led to his community attacking us on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and over Thor's personal phone number. So this shit's just been going on for a while, dude. This guy's just been the fucking butt of the joke and just getting attacks on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter like fucking forever. Something's wrong. Something's, how the fuck? I don't know. How does he keep, how do you keep growing? Do locales just fucking, grow? Is it just it's a fucking downhill slope? Is it just, I don't know. Locales just have an easy track. An easy track to the top, I guess. Lyric planned this, and he is a scammer. Thor would tell Lyric about donation opportunities, then would withhold attention until Lyric donated. For example, in his Kickstarter, money would also be one of Thor's primary goals. Obviously. That's obvious. Just because someone else was a shithead doesn't change what I said. You're still someone who charged back $800 donation. I see very little difference between what you did and what some creepy dude does when a female streamer bans them and they start charging back donations. When the donation was made, he was very happily interacting with us and chat and soaking up praise for donating so much. He continued to visit stream every day and talk with us afterwards, with the amount being listed on a ticker at the top of the screen, but also on the BitBoss. I also love how their screenshots show a timestamp of today, obviously not in the current context of today's today, as if this was all premeditated in some fashion, that they knew that they were going to cause trouble and needed a defense. In reality, Thor was married from October 17th, 2015 to February 18th, 2020. I never leaked his phone number. Thor's action toward me were focused on financially exploiting me. Public marriage. He pulled up the fucking marriage records. Hold up. I gotta make sure no shit's on here because they'll fucking come after me, dude. That's not redacted. Okay. All right, public marriage records. The public, you can't read it. It's really small, but I'm gonna move it for a second. I'm gonna read it out. The public records for case blah blah provided by the Clerk of Superior Court of Orange County. Orange County. Orange County what? Was this motherfucker in Florida?
Orange County's in Cali too.
Oh, California? Okay, alright.
And New York.
Okay, and New York. Alright. Alright, it must have been California. I know you lived in California for a while. Alright, back for it. Log of first publication. All information reflects the original archive as exported. Okay, this is the DMs on Telegram, I assume. Yeah. For anyone who wants to know why I haven't had the motivation to post anything recently, it's a long story and has not safe for work stuff, so you should be 18 plus and have lots of lots of time on your hand. Goddamn, I'm hitting second puberty too, guys. My voice is cracking. A global research of the archive for phone numbers only reveals 2 instances of Lyric's phone number. Yeah, okay. Thor mentions Kickstarter. The Kickstarter might fail. Looks like the Kickstarter might fail. What? It's been 2 days. This is actually insightful from Lyric. For Thor to say that the campaign might fail after only 2 days is a bit odd. It shows that Thor is trying to coerce Lyric into donating more money. Thor ignores Lyric after talking about Kickstarter. After Lyric nudges him, he simply says as Lyric was being annoying. Added another one, going to add a single 500 one. I don't know what that is. Okay, okay. Hello. How was your evening? Okay. Notice the pattern we are seeing here. Lyric donates a small amount of money and Thor dismisses it. Thor then mentions that the Kickstarter might fail, adds a new higher tier, and again is dismissive of Lyric. Thor has nothing to say to Lyric other than to let him know that their feelings on the funding. In addition to the fact that Thor was saying it would fail after 2 days, this abandonment of engagement show. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's just fucking like manipulating someone who's fucking like a fucking retard. I'm hungry. He told the online community that I publicly leaked his phone number, even claiming that there were attacks. Members of his community would repeat this publicly, and Shay would also use this as a reason to convince my partner to convince me to delete my post. Thor was able to lie so confidently that that's a fucking duh, dude. What? That's his whole fucking shtick. His whole shtick is lying. Thor was able to lie so confidently that even I would end up believing him. At the time, I didn't read back through the chat log, so I didn't know that his phone number wasn't actually there. I had another romantic partner, January 2019. Thor and Shay would contact my partner to convince them of my wrongdoing. They told my partner that I doxed and attacked them. They proposed a solution. He can fix this on his end by deleting the post, reversing the chargeback. Tell him to get fucked. Tell him to go get fucked. And just like keep fucking with him. Okay, this is from Shay. It's been really tough for us, especially considering the timing and amount of chargeback. We're still trying to fight it with PayPal, but I don't know if we're going to win the case. I hope I hope he changes his mind and reverses the chargeback. Shay. As for the attack messages, he's been posting them as recently as yesterday, so I hope that your conversations with him will get him to stop. Shay again. Okay, all of this is Shay. As part of his attack messages, he posted numerous chat logs, some of which were modified and contained our lead developer's personal phone number. He has also made public statements claiming that I was in a relationship with our lead developer and that he was cheating on his wife as well. He is divorced and I have never had a relationship with him. During the times he claimed he was having a relationship with Thor, the developer, he was hanging on my arm and being overly affectionate with me at TwitchCon. The claims he's making have led to his community attacking us on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and over Thor's personal phone number. We tried reaching out to Twitter and Google to delete that information he posted, as it contains personal contact information, but they have not yet responded. Convinced by Thor and Shay's lies to manipulation, my partner would give me the ultimatum that I have to drop the drama and delete all of my posts in order to show that I care about our relationship. That's fucked too. Fucking get rid of that asshole as well. He should be on your side. Fuck that asshole. Right? My wife does some fucked up shit. I'm gonna be on her side, even if I think she's wrong. Right? Even if I think she's wrong, I gotta fucking, like, I'm gonna stand up for my wife, but behind the corner, I'm gonna be like, God damn it, man, you made me have to do this. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's saying the same shit. Well, obviously, you stick up for your partner. You're fucking, like, have some loyalty. Okay? Even if they're wrong. Even if they're wrong, you gotta fucking, you know, talk shit to them, you know, behind the corner. Be like, yo, you shouldn't have fucking did that. You know, now I gotta do this shit, right? But you stick up for your fucking partner. My partner assured me that Shay was trustworthy because they have a mutual friend, and assured me that Thor was trustworthy because he agreed to delete his post. Man, I've been reading so much lolcow shit. I'm developing a lisp. I'm getting a lisp. Believe he's okay. Here we go. Can I get like a here we go. All right. Thor last seen recently. Is there a date on this? I don't see a date. Believe he's dragging this out so hard. In the end, I am looking forward to resolve all of this. If I manage to get him to delete the post, then both sides will all off from this and move on. When this is over, it's over. That's my only wish. Without anybody getting in more troubles than we already had. Well, yeah, I'm not the aggressor here. If he calls off the attack, all of this goes away pretty fast. All right, just make sure if he deletes every single things from Twitter, Discord, and everything on YouTube community, will you do the following? Same thing? Yep. You're a fucking lion. You're a liar and a swindler. I know you're a fucking swindler. 8 years you've been developing that piece of shit game. I know it's a piece of shit too. I played it. I played that piece of shit. All right? My games are pieces of shit too, but I admit it. All right? And they don't take fucking 8 years to make. I make shovelware, and I'm proud of it, bitch. All right. On April 14th, 2019, I was coerced to delete all of my posts. However, Thor and Shay did not delete any of their posts as promised. Instead, leaving all of their Twitter replies and Discord posts public, making it look like I was remorseful because my stunt didn't work. Only ferrets, Jesus. Except he doesn't and never did. Thor and I weren't together, and him and his wife were divorced. You try to push yourself. Okay, this is the same shit. You made an $800 donation on our stream and charged it back 192 days later after it was made. I'm not sure what you expect to happen. It does. As the copyright holders, we legally have the right. Why should someone be allowed to make money from us yet continue to profit off of our work? We were not contacted to discuss his interest in a chargeback until early March. Speaking to PayPal representatives, the case was not open until March 6th. As an artist who has received chargebacks numerous times and had to file a few of my own, this is not how that works. During these events, I was in college, double majoring in mechanical engineering and aerospace engineering. I maintained a 3.92 GPA, congrats, over my first 4 semesters. After the events mid-fall, my next GPAs were 276, 257, still fucking good. You're retarded. You dropped out. You're fucking retard. Okay? Stop letting bullshit fucking F-slur drama bring you down. You should have finished your You should have finished your degree. 2.7, who fucking cares? Still good. You're passing. Fucking pass. This is an excuse. This is pussy shit excuses. Finish the class. Finish your degree. All right. In April 2019, when I tried to speak out, Thor turned everyone against me. I thought if I stayed honest, that I would at least be given an opportunity. You just fucking wasted money at that point, too. You drop out. Whose fucking dime is that? Is that daddy's? Is that mommy's? Or is it just the fucking state? You getting Pell Grants? Where is this money coming from? All right, you wasted it. Sorry. In 2019... when I tried to speak out, Thor turned everyone against me. I thought if I stayed honest that I would at least be given an opportunity to explain myself. Instead, I had people say I was appropriating the narrative of real victims and accused me of doxing Thor. I felt abandoned by everyone. What was once a desire to create free educational content was replaced by feelings of inadequacy and abandonment. I posted less and less and stopped making content entirely in 2023. Yeah, just fucking cut yourself off from these people and just do your own fucking thing. You don't need to leech and orbit this motherfucker to do things, to create. Okay? This guy's he's fucking dependent. He's a weirdo, and he's like, he's thinking he's like gonna get anything else from this community, like any support from this community. Obviously you're not, right? Obviously you're not. You were there to be a fucking bussy at TwitchCon. All sources and lots of details are on my site, piratsoftware.sucks. Yep, and that's the end of that. All right, that's the end of that. We'll bring up here's the website. I think this is, let me see, I think this is just more shit. Like, it's all the same shit. Yeah, it's saying the same shit. TwitchCon, public fallout. Yeah, effects on my... Oh, there's more. Oh, a letter to Thor. Oh my god. Dear Thor, I know you will be forced to defend yourself against this, just as you did with me. You will plant seeds of doubt into your audience, pointing out small tells as if the entire thing is convoluted fabrication for my own personal gain. What are you going to do when people start to realize that angle cuts both ways? Yes. What if they realize that if they looked at your actions through the same lens, then you would have been caught 7 years ago? Some part of me really wants to thank you. Only recently have I learned to feel happy and content with my life off camera. My life is flourishing, but it was you who taught me this. I did not become who I am because of you. I became who I am in spite of you. Over time, I learned the importance of recognizing patterns. Yes, one occurrence may be a coincidence, but more than that establishes a pattern. It's interesting. Shay was 21 years old when they moved in with you in 2017, and I was 20 years old when you manipulated me. And another victim at 23. Your patterns and motives are clear as day. Not really. You're above age. All right. You're above age. Stop trying to. You're playing the fucking the card when the card is not. You can't play it. It's just get off that shit. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it that he's a fucking weirdo, right? It would not surprise me if tomorrow some information came out that he was a PDF file, okay? A pedo. It would not surprise me in the least, okay? Having spoken to other victims of yours, I would always hope that one of them would speak out. Only now do I realize how impossible that is. You identify people who are emotionally weak with low self-esteem, so you can form and mold them into your pet. As part of your indoctrination, you shower them with praises. You train them to need, to love, and to breathe your approval. Then you punish them for acting against you. You berate them for any deviation from yes, master, and you make them feel shameful about who they are without you. They are terrified that would use your fan base to retaliate against them, just as you did to me. I've been on the end of that stick, and it doesn't fucking matter. His fan base are all fucking retards. They're all retards. Just go to any one of my fucking YouTube videos. Go to my fucking recent one reviewing Heartbound. They're fucking retards. One guy posted, he was like, Expedition 33 took 5 years to make. Expedition 33 took 5 years to make. I'm just going to leave this here. This fucking retard is comparing Expedition 33, I haven't seen much of the game, but it looks like a well-polished RPG, 3D graphics, and very robust, to fucking Heartbound. Insane motherfucking shit. Absolute clown shoe behavior. Okay. Get his friends gossiping about him, and even though their demeanor is sympathetic towards him, he can never really be sure if they even believe him. Tell me, how can one ever trust again after facing that? So to avoid the situation, we try to forget. Every night we fight away thoughts of you. What if we never happened to me? Who are you abusing now? Who will you abuse next? And the question I can never get out of my head, what do you really think? They say the tree remembers, but the axe forgets. I lay awake every night wondering if you still remember me. After what you put me through, do I even grace your mind or memory? You don't. Do you ever think about how you ruined my life? Do you think you got away scot-free, or Or maybe do you dread on that one day you'll find you didn't cover all of your tracks, that I will finally grow up, shed my insecurities, and realize that I don't have to hide anymore. I'm still not even close to the age you were when you abused me. That really puts into perspective for me just how pathetic you really are. You are willing to destroy the minds of young and vulnerable people. That's pretty much what it is. He preys on younger people because they're retards and they haven't had a lot of social interaction or social, like, just relationships in general. These people who like go online and like try to like they role play and do the furry shit and like they go into chat rooms and like pretend to be fucking anime characters and date each other. They have no social skills. They have not been exposed to social people. They were in fact weirdos and no one talked to them. It just is what it is. I'm just stating the facts here. Okay, they're fucking weird, and this is their group. This is their online group. This is their, they find solace in the LGBT shit, and they suck them right up, dude. They suck them right up and give them a purpose. You're in lives to get your dick wet. Yeah, how pathetic. For a man your age. Yeah, wasn't he like, he's 31, hitting on like 10 people 10 years younger. Yeah, you realize you get your dick wet. How pathetic for a man your age. God, you're like 40 now. I can only imagine you have gotten better at what you do. You are a parasite. You feed on others' praise and worship. Yeah. You expect to be treated like a god. Well, I've been studying your words for the past few months. You should be scared because back then I didn't even realize how easily identifiable your tactics were. I can see someone watch Dr. K. I can see why you were so desperate to get me to delete my post. You were so desperate that you manipulated my partner into believing that I am a liar and that I wanted to start drama from a simple misunderstanding. After I finally went back, finally reread every single message, I find myself angry. I'm angry that you knew exactly what you were doing all along. I'm angry that back then I only called out that you like to sleep around. I'm angry that you were so good at it, that I never even realized the damage until 7 years later. How naive I was thinking. Oh, how naive I was in thinking that was just infidelity and not communicating between sexual partners. No, you're not just a threat to your partners. You are a threat to everyone. So long as you have a platform, you will continue abusing your power over more and more victims. We need to take your platform away. So at the very least, you won't have easy access to vulnerable targets in your younger audience. Very true. I cannot even begin to imagine how many lives you have ruined, because I guarantee that I have not spoken with everyone who has faced your abuse. How many people haven't I heard from? How many will speak up now that I have come out of the dark? There is no repentance you can give, no excuse you can conjure that would atone for your disgusting actions. I am writing myself into your story now. For as long as I live, I will never stop fighting for myself and your other victims. I no longer have the same weaknesses I had back then. This time, I have no online career to worry about. I have no partner for you to manipulate. I have no shame in who I am anymore. This time, I am not afraid of you. Lyric. Very well said. Very well said. Very well. Let's see. Who is Lyric? Oh, God. Okay. Who was Thor? Conversations. I think this is like the... Yep, okay. Yeah, I'm going to see if there's anything else in here. We already went through this and read. Oh, I think this is new. Okay, we read this. Read this. Okay, here we go. This is the love bombing. You're so good. Okay, my pleasure. Okay. I don't know if I want to keep reading this shit. It's kind of fucking whack. Training submission. Okay, let's see. Pet names, established sense of intimacy, attach. Also use praise to lyric submission. Okay. Thor will often compliment lyric for their submission and reward them with praise, agreeing with him. Yeah. All right, man. I'm fucking done with that shit. Let me see if there's anything else like big. No homo. That's him moving, role playing, disgusting. No means yes. Looking at the penultimate of our conversation, 10-1 at this point. Conversation lasted 7 hours. Okay, we know that. I'll link this in my chat or in my fucking description whenever I post this video. If you guys want to read this, but I'm not going through all this shit. This is all fucking, yeah, there's just too much. There's just too much. Jinkim Alchemist, what's going on, man? We just went over the pirate software drama. All right. I'm sorry if you missed it, but you can rewind and check it out. I'll also be releasing it soon. The Furry Slave Labor Sweatshop, pretty much, it's F-slur F-slur drama. Thor was meeting up with Barely Legal Bussy at TwitchCon when he had a wife and a girlfriend, or I don't know if Shay's another dude or not, and fucking just doing the do, you know what I'm saying? And then just social manipulating this person into thinking like everything's their fault and that Thor does nothing wrong, and DMCAing their videos of covering Heartbound fucking music because he did like piano shit on YouTube, DMCAing all that shit. There's a lot, brother. There is a lot. There is a fucking lot. Thorix, okay. This is him at the bar. Okay. Thor excuses himself. So when do you want to stop by? I need to find a way to break away and do that since Shay is with me here. Oh yeah. And you're the only one that drives, right? Yeah, that complicates things. Ideally, I'd want to spend both nights with you if possible. I have in and out access to the garage so I could drive. Huff. I'm in a shared room with Shay, though. I think I can swing an excuse. How far is your hotel from the bar? Like across the street, then? Okay, I'm going to see if I can swing this room. Okay. Hilton? Yeah. Alright, we're at the bar, right? Hold up. Alright, here's the bar. Thanks for the wine cooler, guys. I got some pussy to slay. I'll meet back at like 10 a.m. tomorrow and we can walk around TwitchCon and fucking, do nothing because TwitchCon's probably fucking boring. Jesus. Final conversation. Alright. Chargebacks, stores defense sources. Alright, yeah. I'm done with this. I'll link it in the video. Alright. Let's move on. I'm going to be doing a little work on Idle Streaming Bonanza. Just making sure everything's ship-shape for release. Smoothing out any bugs I see. Maybe a little bit of polish. Not too much polish. Because Idle Streaming Bonanza is now able to be released, guys. I'm still waiting on the lawyer to give me the okay, but it's coming out. Check it out. It's coming out. I could hit it right now to be out. Not really. I got to update the build, but it's he said give me a week. So I'm thinking either next Friday or next what's today? Monday? Next Monday? Sunday? I don't know. One of those days. I'm just waiting on the lawyer to give me the okay.